Hi everyone, I'm Leon. I want to talk about a short story called A Painful Case from Dubliners by James Joyce. James Joyce, one of the most important Irish authors in 20th century, although the most of his life was far from his homeland, but a lot of his works were happening in Ireland. And the plot's characters can be linked to a condensed version of his early life in Ireland, including his family, friends, and enemies, and the years in middle school and college. Let's take a sample. James takes his father, John Joyce, as a character called Simon de Dallas, and he usually shows alcoholism and unstable emotion and always living in the past is exactly what his father did. Dubliners is a book of short stories, was first published in 1914, and including 15 stories. I think most of them were focused on the not feeling of Irish society and the epiphany after the tragedy or an accident. My teacher once said, Dubliner basically is a moral history of Ireland in order to offer a mirror to make Irish to see what they truly are. A Painful Case is a short story from Dubliners. The story is focused on a relationship between Mr. Duffy, a solitary and a mystical bank cashier who lives in a reclusive life, and a Mrs. Cynical, an emotional married woman. The main character, Mr. Duffy, has a highly regulated life. We can see in the story, and here's the quotation. Every morning he came into Dublin by train, and every evening he returned by train to his small house. Each evening he went into his kitchen, his bedroom, and his sitting room, each one of which was imperiled with his personal order and revealed to him the hour when he had last used it. We can say that he has OCD, which is 强迫症 in Mandarin, not only in physical but emotional, so he can't stand any differences in his life. Say no more to relationship with Miss Cynical. And when Cynical first joined love to Duffy, he shocked and felt uncomfortable and ran away immediately. However, a couple years later, and when he got the news that Miss Cynical was hit by a train, he just realized that he missed the most important relationship in his life, but he didn't feel anything after that, because after all, he can't do anything about that. And the reason I want to choose this story is that it's just life. It's just like life. There is a saying from the movie Forrest Gump, is that life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. It tells us life is full of surprise, and you can't never know what happened tomorrow. For example, Mr. Duffy is such a creature of habit. He can't accept the randomness of life, so he doesn't know the relationship between him and the Cynical will come this far. When Cynical died from the accident, he just felt nothing but a little sorrow. We can take the concept that my teacher once said before, and is wabi sabi, which is 差级 in Mandarin. It's mainly talking about the imperfection of life and the things that we need to accept the uncertainty of in our life. I want to share a saying that I recently read and I very love it, which is, it's just a terrible day, not a terrible life. Thank you.